Over the past 25 years, Colonial Motors has connected countless Delawareans with pre-owned cars to satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com. Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Hi, friends. A most pleasant good evening to you. Welcome to Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Avon Grove Hockey on DHN TV tonight. The Red Devils taking on the Springfield Cougars in a Valentine's Day exhibition matchup here at IceWorks, halfway between Philadelphia and Wilmington. James with a right flying solo, and assist coming from Matt Oliveri tonight. He is scratched from the Red Devils lineup along with Lucas Jenna. We'll see Jacob Schindler worked into Sean Cannon's Avon Grove lineup tonight. The adversaries, the Springfield Cougars, leaders in the ICSHL Central Division standings. And we'll waste absolutely no time here as we head to ice level for the first of 3 17-minute periods in this contest. First period brought to you by our good friends at First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, clinics, and events, as well as their partnership with the Delaware Junior Blue Hens of the Delaware Valley Hockey League by visiting firststateicehockey.com. Proud partners of Delaware Hockey Night. In net for Avon Grove, we will see number 79, Justin Mackley, junior netminder, 178 feet away from him. Stands number 38, Tyler Philipposian, who will handle the goaltending duties for Springfield. And off we go at IceWorks. Springfield in their home whites moving right to left, win the opening draw. Foster Wilkins hustling deep into the Avon Grove zone, recovers the puck, advances it up the left wing boards to Nate Crossan. Drop pass to Wilkins. He tries to center to Crossan, but that pass was broken up by Scott Francis. It ends up in the far corner of the Cougars' end. And it's played out by number 90, Zach Crane, leading scorer. And we've got a puck in the stands, out of play. 27 seconds into the first of these 3. We're actually going 16-minute periods here this evening. We've got a shortened ice slot, so word just coming that the format of this game will be 3 16-minute periods. Pepe centering this current Avon Grove line, flanked by Gorman and D'Ambrosio. On the back end, Akana and Fennessy. Frankie Izzy holds the right point for Springfield. Caroms the puck behind the goal. Cross ice feed from Gorman. Intended for Akana, cutting up the left wing boards, was broken up. Here comes Ian D'Ambrosio past center, launching the puck in after gaining the line to avoid the icing. And there's the first shot of the game. It came from the top of the left circle, off the stick of Johnny Pepe. Rebound chased down by D'Ambrosio near corner. Floated back to the left point, where a backhand from Jack Demboski protects the zone for the Red Devils. Held in by D'Ambrosio at the right half wall, but given up to the other number 88. That's Ronan Mulholland. His breakout was intercepted. Trying to walk through the slot, Demboski couldn't make anything happen on the doorstep. And the Devils protect again. Almost in by Brendan Chandler. That backhand shot from 15 feet trickled just wide of the near post. Pursuing the puck, Crimes leaves it to Chandler again. His shot from the top of the right circle, stick checked offline by Ronan Mulholland. It ends up in the far corner. Playing the body was Tercey. Holding the zone, Brendan Chandler again. This is third shot of the game. It's sticked away too by Tyler Philipposian, who's been kept on his toes here in the first 2 minutes and 10 seconds of a 0-0 hockey game. Caleb Elatar intercepts the breakout, tries to feed the puck ahead to Josh Schindler, but it sails beyond his man. And Logan Singley will start the Cougars' attack from right to left. Here's a 2-on-1. James ties up the advance of Springfield's Colin Hannigan. Back the other direction comes Tercey. Rather, that's Mason Hitt, who was angled behind the play by Fran Doer. A hit backhand gives the puck away. Adam Bauman clears the Springfield zone, and Hannigan picks it up from there. Hannigan stripped of the puck at the near half wall by Avon Grove's Chris James, left to D partner Lucas Akana, but given away in the zone. Shot from Hannigan from point blank range, misses the far post. Rebound controlled by Akana. He gets it to Schindler, who then works the puck free before Doer volleys it back across the Avon Grove line. We should inform you, tonight's game takes place on an international ice surface, so an extra 7.5 feet of width on either side of the face-off circles, giving offenses a lot more space to operate and defenses a lot more space to try to have to cover. Nate Crossan off the turnover shoots from the right point into the glove of Philipposian. We've got a stoppage of play with 12:17 to go in the first period of a 0-0 hockey game, Avon Grove and Springfield. Meeting on this Monday evening. Crossan throws the puck off the near boards. Fabian. Crossan. Backdoor pass denied on the doorstep by Philipposian. Stepping up, Caleb Elatar. Throws it across ice beyond the reach of Fabian. But he maintains. Elatar holding center point off his backhand. And a Joe Chikala poke check. Knocks the puck free. And Fabian back to his own blue line recovers. The feed to Foster Wilkins up the middle was off target. And Scott Francis turns play back the other way. Pepe dekes beyond the reach of Danny White. Tries to center to Gorman in a congested slot, but to no avail. Back the other direction is Romolini. Shot from the outside of the near circle was stopped by Mackley. Demboski bodied off the puck in the near corner, vying for the rebound. And it's picked clean and walked up ice by Ian D'Ambrosio. Long shot from the near half wall, sticked aside by Philipposian. The Gorman follow-up is stick-checked into the netting and out of play with 11:01 to go in the first period. We are scoreless at IceWorks. Delaware Hockey Night is presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Heather specializes in personal injury and workers' compensation cases and is available for consultation at 302-565-6132. That's 302-565-6132. Demboski clears the Avon Grove zone. It's volleyed right back by Huntley. Chased down by DeStefano in the far corner. Puck carom to the near point, which Huntley holds for Springfield. Now Crimes offers some pressure to him and drives play back into neutral ice. Huntley lofts the puck along the wall back in deep. Chris James winning the race to the puck, but unable to clear. Huntley's shot just off target, blocker down by Mackley, who's well out of the crease to make 1-2 stops rapidly. Brendan Chandler fails to clear. Is at the opposite point. Logan Singley keeps the zone airtight. Now it's pushed back to center, but given away to Huntley again. This is an icing against the Devils with exactly 10 minutes to go in the first period. We are scoreless in Aston, Pennsylvania. To those of you joining us on Delaware Hockey Night TV, hi, happy Valentine's Day. Glad to have you wherever you may be with us on this Monday night. Doer steps up to throw a rolling puck from the top of the left circle toward Mackley's office, but it clears the crossbar. Fennessy backhand, unable to penetrate Cole Mariliano's pressure mid-zone. Puck is loose behind the cage, corralled by Hannigan, rolled back to the left point, and Doer launched in from long range but offline. Opposite side, Zone held well by number 97, James Happus. Bauman tries to center, but to no avail. Mason hit, slams the puck behind his own goal, volleyed back off the backhand of Bauman, far side. Akana reaches in to corral a contested puck in the corner. Hit with the backhand, finding Josh Schindler, who's got lots of space to work with up the near wall. And he will float this puck out of the Avon Grove zone to give his fellow Devils time to change. Caleb Elatar, the Pittsburgher, up the right dots. Angle to the corner by Doer. Slowed up. To his aid comes Foster Wilkins. Now a two-a-side battle for the puck developing as we near the halfway point of the first period. And Doer lofts this one over the head of Fabian, trying to hold the point down ice. And this comes back in icing with 8 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the opening period of a 0-0 hockey game. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Cougars exit their zone. The Braden Barber breakout almost hit the center ice scoreboard, lands in the far corner of the Avon Grove zone where players from both sides swarm around the puck. About half the complement of skaters involved in that battle. Now it's knocked free and poked forward by Wilkins as far as center before Francis turns it back in from right in front of the scorer's table. Elatar corrals the puck off the near boards, shoots from the top of the right circle, but he was off his target. Maybe rushed that shot just a little bit. And that opens the door for a Cougars dump and chase. They'll get a partial changing of the guard in as we work toward the 9-minute mark of the first period. We're still scoreless on this Valentine's Day exhibition game at IceWorks. Ian D'Ambrosio steadies the puck at the far corner, tried to center to Pepe, but his pass was off target and O'Connor pushes it the other direction. 2-on-0. Cross ice pass mishandled by Crane on the doorstep. Leading scorer for the Cougars squandered an opportunity there. Gorman clears. Huntley recovers. Puck tipped by White to the path of Dominic Romolini, and his advance up the left wing boards will be called back due to an offside. Ronan Mulholland with 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first period of this 0-0 game. Face-off will take place just above the Avon Grove blue line. Mulholland wins. Huntley leads the entry. DeStefano sets up Huntley at the point. Shot through traffic, blocked by the leg of Dominic Tercey. Fennessy controls the rebound but can't backhand the puck clear. It's tied up mid-zone at the base of the Avon Grove bench. Fennessy muscles it free, but it ends up right back amid that pack along the far side. Mulholland takes aim from the point. Shot blocked. Crimes tries to bulldoze through up the near boards, but he's slowed up by Frankie Izzy before the line. Help before came from Tercey to work the puck to center. Elatar pursuing Singley, but Singley is able to roll the puck in behind the Avon Grove goal. Corralled by Crimes. Partial change both ways. Icing waved off. Net front chance from Schindler. He couldn't get there in time. Delayed offside gave Singley plenty of time to advance the puck from the perspective of Springfield. And his headman pass to Izzy set up a long-range shot. Mackley's going to cover up here with 5:31 to go. And we'll take a chance to catch our breath as both teams set for a near-circle face-off in the Avon Grove zone. Springfield opting for a new complement of skaters. Shot off the draw, which was won by Colin Hannigan, ended up in the pads of Mackley. Doer protects the point. Karams the puck behind the net. Swatted back by Hannigan the other direction. Contested net front. The backhand chance on the doorstep from Muriliano was caught and held by Mackley for another break in the action. This with 5:10 to go in the opening period of play. We are scoreless. Devils and Cougars. Both goalies standing tall so far. Justin Mackley, the southpaw, and Tyler Filiposian for the home Springfield team. Holding their own all the way to this point. Avon Grove guilty of an icing with 4:55 to go in the first. And we invite you to make your next team event or special occasion cause for a truly all-American meal to serve as the centerpiece. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont every Monday through Saturday. Or if you'd like to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Crossan got his own rebound off a blocked shot, but the second time, that puck ended up in the protective netting behind Springfield goalie Tyler Filiposian. Face-off will come to Filiposian's left. Johnny Pepe in to square off against Barber. Pepe swats the puck to the near boards. Elatar barely protects the point. Puck popped up in the air by O'Connor, brought down. And play whistle to a halt with 4:22. To go, presumably an offside against Avon Grove. Elatar recovers a cleared puck at his own blue line, volleyed back from the other stripe by Francis. This will be an icing. We're down to the final 4:06 in the opening frame of a scoreless hockey game. Pepe and Barber take the draw. D'Ambrosio fans on the puck. It's held at the left point by Demboski. Elatar couldn't handle the D-to-D pass, and under a heavy Joe Chikala forecheck, both Demboski and Elatar are forced back deep in their zone. Stretch pass evades Ian D'Ambrosio. He couldn't chase the puck down in time to negate the icing. Avon Grove ending up back in their own end, with 3:47 to go in this opening period. We are scoreless. Shot off the draw from White. Failed. There's the first goal of the game. It was off the rebound. And it was Danny White lighting the lamp for the Springfield Cougars. This at 12:22. In the opening period, Danny White putting Springfield on the board late in the first. And here he comes again. White under two-ply pressure, angled by James, and then pinched to the half wall. Had support astern from Crane. Puck thrown through the low slot. It ricochets off the near boards. Romolini leaves it to the left point. Long shot from Huntley. Off Mackley's right leg. Is directed into the back netting and out of play with 3:08 to go in the first. Springfield with a 1-0 lead over Avon Grove, and the face-off coming to Justin Mackley's right, after he gave way on what was a third chance opportunity ultimately for the Cougars. We believe it was Romolini on the assist. Elatar drawn back into neutral territory. Drives the puck back into Springfield territory. Not to use the same word twice in the same sentence when we can avoid it, but I kind of painted myself into a linguistic corner there. Hit! Shot. Saved by Filiposian. Follow-up chance was no good. And a loose puck high in the zone is poked free by Frankie Izzy of the Springfield side. Izzy breaks up, hits counterattack, and Huntley lofts this puck deep into the Avon Grove end. Swatted by Izzy, around behind the goal. Fabian ahead to hit. Chasing the puck down, Brian Chandler met a pair of Cougar defenders at the Springfield blue line. Was outmanned. And in comes Springfield on the attack again. DeStefano tried to split a pair of Avon Grove players, but Elatar bodied him off the puck. And now the Avon Grove captain sends this one sailing beyond center. James Happus turning it back the other way. Crossan dishes to Foster Wilkins. A poke check from Fran Doer breaks up his progress. DeStefano to Doer. Up the left wing boards it comes to Mulholland. Fabian steals. Pushes the puck up the far boards. Happus holds the point. Now he's drawn back into the neutral zone. And his fellow Cougars tag up as we enter the final 80 seconds of the first period. Springfield with a 1-0 advantage over Avon Grove. Two Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League teams using this as a tightener during a gap in their respective schedules. Talking with Sean Cannon before the game. He said this is a prime chance for this Avon Grove team to try and figure some things out, and an environment that enables him as needed to take a couple risks and run a couple controlled experiments, as it were. D'Ambrosio tips the Icona clear from beyond center to avoid the icing. Pepe outfought for the puck behind the Springfield goal by Francis, who puts on the brakes just after the blue line. Headmans to O'Connor. O'Connor's shot from the left point. Stick checked way in the air. It comes down about 10 feet in front of the Avon Grove goal where Reese Bean couldn't connect. Here's Bean again. Shot not in time. Tipped off the glove of Justin Mackley. And the first period has come to its conclusion. We have finished 16 minutes. And the Springfield Cougars have built up a 1-0 lead over Avon Grove. This is Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Welcome back to Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter. One period in the books. Springfield with a 1-0 lead over Avon Grove. Second period brought to you by the Hooper family. Proud supporters of Delaware Hockey Night and University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey all season long. Demboski with a hard shot center point. Held on to by Filiposian 21 seconds into the second. Face off at the left of Filiposian, controlled by Springfield. Huntley advances the puck to Chikala, but not out, as Brendan Chandler was able to hold the point. Fed to Tercy in the high slot, but he was canceled out by Reese Bean. No relation to the more famous Mr. If you know, you know. Logan Singley up the right wing boards, just upon gaining his own blue line. Absorbed a lazy Brendan Chandler check and was separated from the puck. It's dumped back across neutral territory into the control of Huntley, who winds up from deep in Springfield territory, and he's guilty of an icing. 69 seconds in to the second period. The following face-off will take place to the right of Tyler Filiposian. We don't have shots on goal information for you here this evening. We'll try to track those statistics down for you from the off-ice officials. Then Zach Crane from deep in Springfield's end clears the puck nearly to center before Brian Chandler turns it back the other way. Wobbling puck sent close to Mackley's office, corralled by the backhand of Lucas Akana. Penalty coming up. The first such infraction of the evening. We'll see what's meted out at the 141 mark. Of the second period. We're going to be even Steven. Mason hit goes off for roughing. Zach Crane off for hooking at 141 in the second. Devils on the attack in the absence of Springfield's leading scorer. Jump puck at the blue line. Fennessy could not maintain the zone. Elatar hustles back to his own stripe, fails to clear. Regains control, slams it off the near boards. Fabian dishes the puck ahead to the path of Nate Crossan. But Crossan had to accelerate a bit to chase it down. Ultimately, he was overpowered by Cole Merigliano. Elatar strips the puck from Bauman at the Avon Grove line. Tries to headman to Fabian, but he mishandled the puck right at center. Fennessy to Wilkins. Poked out of his reach by O'Connor. Race on for it at the near side. Fabian angled in to win the foot race to the puck, but right on him, Scott Francis broke up his chance to dump the puck in deep. Gorman bodied off the biscuit in the far corner of the Springfield zone. Will Gorman gets it back, tries to backhand one on the doorstep, but his feed intended for Wilkins was intercepted. Battle at the half boards. Nice job by Matt Oliveri, first night on the job. Bringing you this game in pictures, Will Gorman tried to fire one in from the left point, but his shot was blocked. Gorman gets his own rebound astride the center line, so no icing. Volleyed back by O'Connor, recovered by Demboski. And he's left on the run deep in the Avon Grove zone under 2-ply forechecking heat. Final 3 seconds of the matching minors. And Hitt and Crane will be able to rejoin action at the next stoppage. Backdoor feed from Mulholland intercepted. D'Ambrosio advances to Pepe via Gorman. Drop past Will Gorman. Shot from 25 feet was stick checked in the atmosphere by Huntley. And into the netting it goes, out of play with 11 minutes 57 seconds to go in the second period of a 1-0 game. Springfield Cougars with the lead. If you're like me, friends, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com today to schedule your first cleaning. Singley rolls the puck behind the goal. Net front scrum covered up by Filiposian with Devils on either side of him trying to poke a loose puck beyond him, I should say. Good reflexes by the Springfield netminder amid some pretty heavy net front heat to keep the Devils scoreless to this point. We're 20.5 minutes into this hockey game. Owen Fennessy lets the puck go. He's driven into the backboards by a DeStefano shoulder check after he let it go. But play is going to continue on. We do have first period shots on goal, courtesy the off-ice officials. Springfield outshot Avon Grove 13-9 in the opening period of action. Crimes muscles his way out of traffic. Headmans to Brendan Chandler one-on-one. Shot from 40 feet into the back glass. Corralled and cleared by Singley. Volleyed back by Demboski. Steadied by Filiposian. Huntley's breakout intercepted by Hitt, but an offside Brian Chandler brings us a stoppage in play with 10:40 to go in the second. This face-off will come just above the Cougars' blue line. Hitt on with Schindler and Brian Chandler. Won the draw, but the shot that followed was well off its target. Devils will get another chance with 10:24 to go in the second period, as Springfield was guilty of an icing. Matt Oliveri sure to avoid the amateur mistake of swinging the camera right back to the face-off dot. He made it look pretty. He stayed with the players as they, as a mass, migrated back down ice. Well done, Matt. One-on-one for Springfield. Braden Barber's shot was easily kicked aside by Mackley to the near corner. Hitt at the center of the battle for the rebound. Rolls the puck behind the Avon Grove goal. Now out the far side, but it's held in at the opposite point by Happus. Pushed forward by Josh Schindler. Race on for a loose puck to the Springfield blue line. Doer got to it a half step quicker. Stretch pass to White. White looking for his second. Tried to put one on a tee for Crane net front, but Crane couldn't get stick on puck at the edge of the crease. Held in again at the far wall by Happus, absorbing a heavy Caleb Elitard check into the glass. Here's Crane walking in again. Net front chance from White. And Mackley slams the door on White's opportunity for number 2. Crane challenged by Fabian, who poke checks the puck away. Tries to race down Crane for it at the blue line. But he's ultimately beaten on that attack. 2-on-0. Across to White. Give and go. Mackley crosses to the corner. He tries to cover the puck. Elitard to his aid. Slams it free from behind the Avon Grove goal. And there will be no icing. It is waved off. Is that Sean Milligan over there? Looks like Sean Milligan and Josh Bear are officials today. And Dominic Romolini right on the welcome mat was met by Justin Mackley's right-handed glove with 8:39 to go. And that keeps this a 1-0 contest in Aston, Pennsylvania. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions like this broadcast you're viewing right now, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build lasting relationships with your clientele. D'Ambrosio off the post, Gorman follow-up, tipped off the glove of Philip Ozian. Here come the Cougars. No, they don't. Muriliano's breakout was intercepted. Trying to walk one in for a long-range shot, Ian D'Ambrosio was stonewalled. The centering feed the other way to Hannigan sails beyond his reach. Hannigan overpowered by Lucas Akana in the far corner of the Avon Grove end. Akana can't clear. Hannigan protects. Shot tipped aside to the near corner where Gorman clears beyond Singley. He was able to hold the zone, but his reaction time not quick enough to protect. Gorman shovels the puck just over the Springfield line. Had to wait for a couple of Devil teammates to tag up before playing it on, and that hesitation, while necessary, was enough to enable Springfield to counterattack. Here's an odd man rush for Avon Grove. 4-on-2. Brendan Chandler up the left side, drop pass to Fennessy after absorbing a stick check. And here's a 2-on-1 the other direction. Shot in from Devin DeStefano. Goes over Mackley's shoulder and in. It's 2-0 Springfield. Adds a second with 7:10 to go in the second. Devin DeStefano goes top shelf to put his Cougars up 2-0 over Avon Grove. The battle becomes that more uphill. Brendan Chandler receives the puck from Demboski, but amid 4 Cougar defenders, his options were limited approaching the blue line. So he dumps the puck in. Francis backhands it out the other way. Another 2-on-1 given up by the Devils. And a rifle from Ronan Mulholland makes it 3-0. Mulholland from the left dot across the surface of the ice beats Mackley low at 9:24. And here they come again. Fennessy slows up the advance of Chikala this time. It's worth noting that Springfield's 2 second-period goals both came off 2-on-1 attacks. Icing with 6:19, make it 6:21. To go in the second. Face-off was to the right of Philipposia. Fennessy tried to center the puck in neutral territory to hit. The 91s collide in neutral ice. And a hold is signaled with 6:03 to go in the second period. It will be against Mason Hitt. So 9:57 into the second period. Avon Grove heads to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Crane tries to put one on net, but it sails beyond the reach of DiStefano. Romolini holds the right point. Mackley sprawls over the puck to cover with 5:40 remaining in the second. And Springfield with a comfy, cozy 3-0 lead. Plenty of space there for Romolini on the doorstep. One too many stick handles, tried to get cute and put one on a tee for DiStefano looming at the top of the crease. And ultimately that chance was squandered just the same. Devils clear. O'Connor advances to Crane. Crane angled by Fennessy to the corner. Absorbs a stick check, circles behind the cage, tries to set up White for his second in the low slot. But a failed one-timer ends up in the near corner. Pepe off his backhand shovels the puck free. Demboski's going to stay on to protect the near wall. Meanwhile, a trio of fresh penalty killers will join him as we enter the final 4:45 of the second period in this 3-0 hockey game. Springfield looking to pad their advantage with 35 seconds left in this power play. D'Ambrosio advances the puck to Gorman, who again clears. Filiposian steadies. D'Ambrosio steals. The other 88, Ronan Mulholland, sweeps in the low slot and corrals the puck in front of his own net. Stretch pass finds Izzy, but his options were limited after wrapping around the net. That being said, Mulholland picked up the pieces and gave Springfield their fourth. It will be an even strength goal. And his second of the game. Off the backdoor setup. Mulholland earned his first all the way. Had a little help on the second, but it put Springfield up 4-0 just the same. Elatar backhands the puck behind his own goal to the near corner, where Owen Fennessy is tied up by Bauman. Fennessy finds space now up the right side. Clears the puck out of his zone. It sails beyond the reach of Hitt, who had to work extra hard to push it back over the Springfield blue line. Fennessy tries to foil a Springfield counterattack, gets some help from Mason Hitt, and he comes up the middle. Hitt off his backhand shot into the pads of Filiposian. Rebound controlled by Nolan Huntley, working below his own net. Tercy hassling him as we enter the final 3 minutes of the second period. This is a 4-0 Springfield hockey game, and this an icing against the Cougars. Operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal, First State Ice Hockey is the new leader for youth hockey player development in and around Delaware. Learn more about their individual development program as well as classes, clinics, and summer tournament teams at firststateicehockey.com. Admittedly kind of a sterile atmosphere here at IceWorks tonight. No eardrum rattling hard rock. No dulcet tones of an organist between plays. Just plenty of hockey, and that's it. Chikala works to center. Floats the puck into the Avon Grove end. Chris James couldn't turn it back the first time. Now he ricochets it off the near boards. Doer tries to tip it down, but to no avail. Josh Schindler angled off the puck after winning the foot race. James Happas offered that defensive pressure for the Cougars and worked the puck from our left to our right with 2 minutes to go. Happas again, deep in Springfield territory. Tried to hit Barber with a breakout pass, but he lost sight of the puck after receiving it. Fabian muscles his way into a 2-on-2. Tried to pop one to the slot for Wilkins, but it's caught and held on to by Filiposian with just under 100 seconds to go in the second period. New set of skaters on for both sides. The Nate Crossan line. Wilkins and Fabian on with him. Crane will take the draw for Springfield. Quick shot off the face-off, covered by Filiposian. Down to the final 93 seconds of the second period. And out come the Cougars from their end, thanks to Dominic Romolini. Crane to Romolini. Elatar intercepts at the Avon Grove blue line. He works the puck across neutral ice into the hands of Crane, headman to Francis, and caromed behind the Devils' net to the far corner, where Romolini doesn't have a path to walk in. So he leaves it to center point and Francis, net front feed to Romolini, doesn't connect. Crane again in the corner, tries to set up Romolini. He had no shot lane. He tried to set up White, but he was pickpocketed on the doorstep. Drop pass to Wilkins from Crossan resulted in an errant shot. 40 seconds to go in the second period. Crossan's follow-up attempt from point-blank range was foiled. Long-range chance from Fennessy followed that. Another Filiposian save denying him and keeping the Devils scoreless as we near the end of the second. Francis brings the puck down. Clears it up the near boards. It was tipped by Fennessy, says the on-ice official, so no icing. And Fennessy, receiving the puck from Pepe deep in Avon Grove territory, will lead the Devils rush back in. Final 5 seconds, 2-on-1 for Springfield, but time has run out. 2 periods in the books, and a frustrating first 32 minutes for the Avon Grove Devils, who, at the end of 2, trail the Springfield Cougars. It's not right. Trail the Springfield Cougars 4-0. This is Delaware Hockey Night presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimball Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. We'll be back after a brief second intermission. Third period has begun. No time to get set. As Sean Milligan says, let's go, boys. 4-0 through 2. Advantage the Springfield Cougars. A pair of goals from Ronan Mulholland and one from Devin DeStefano, turning a 1-0 advantage to quadruple that in the span of the second. Third period brought to you by the Ostrander family. For whose support we are incredibly grateful. Mackley sprawls over a loose puck after Frankie Izzy tried to jam one under his left leg. But the chance for one for the thumb was taken away. It appears as though the third period will be of the running clock variety. Given that this is an exhibition game and ice time is a bit more limited than usual, hence the shortened 16-minute periods for the first and second. Springfield guilty of an icing with 13 minutes of running time left in this third. It's almost like football. The clock doesn't stop. And not the American kind either. Fabian to Brendan Chandler on the doorstep. Mishandled the puck at the edge of the crease. It's taken away and advanced by Adam Bauman up the left wall for Springfield. Demboski reaches the puck before Mariliano can in the corner. Brendan Chandler intercepts a failed centering pass ahead to Crossan. He couldn't connect with Fabian. Frandoer, holding the Springfield line, broke up that advance. Brendan Chandler with a hard shot, top of the left circle, into the pads of Philipposium. Rebound contested at the far corner. Chandler sweeps in to corral a wobbling puck. Demboski can't connect with Crossan. Doer tries to turn it back the other way. Had some help astern from Mariliano. James protects, shoots. That chance blocked by Happus in the mid-slot. Puck bounces to the near corner, where 5 skaters swarm in on it. 3 of the Cougar variety, 2 from the Red Devils. And now with time and space, Adam Bauman rifles it clear, but it will come back an icing with 11:36 and counting to go in the third. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Visit Sid's Barbecue and Jerky on Ridge Road in nearby Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday. Or to place a catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com or call 302-439-4937. We apologize for the couple graphics hiccups tonight. The graphics generator not wanting to cooperate necessarily. But so it goes on occasion. We'll try to get those hiccups ironed out behind the scenes. And we do invite all of you to stick around after the game's conclusion for tonight's 3 stars of the game, which will be brought to you by our good friends at Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, the official brisket of Delaware Hockey Night. If you haven't had it yet, I strongly recommend it. Gorman's shot stick-checked wide, crashing the net. Pepe couldn't follow through. Mackley lays the paddle down, turns that long shot aside. White couldn't make anything happen all by his lonesome. And Gorman turns play back in to the Springfield zone. He tried to roll the puck around the glass in the near corner, but it took a funny bounce off a stanchion and laid loose for Nolan Huntley to clear. Devils offside with 9.5 minutes to go in regulation. Face-off coming above the Springfield line. Milligan says, let's go, and go we do. Singley behind the Springfield net, brings it up the near side. Hit holds to the point, but he's ultimately bulldozed out into neutral territory by Romolini before recovering. This is offside, as Crimes anticipated the puck going in before he did, but as Wilkins didn't handle it as cleanly as he had hoped. That lapse in timing forces a neutral zone draw. Huntley clears. Mulholland waits and now backhands the puck into the far corner where Akana is plastered, trying to battle for the puck. Huntley fed the puck by Izzy, let one rip from the left point, but it was well off its target wide right. Mulholland finds DeStefano, backhand, stopped by Mackley, follow-up chance from Izzy. Was off target, and the net came off its moorings with 7:44 and counting to go in regulation. Colonial Motors is celebrating over 25 years in the automotive industry in central Delaware, and they feature a vast array of pre-owned cars perfect for every purpose and budget. Visit their 3 convenient central Delaware locations, Townsend, Smyrna, and Camden, or browse their inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Brian Chandler strips the puck. Schindler is onside as Tercy enters. Centering feed. Schindler was bothered on the one-timer attempt. Another icing as we enter the final 7 minutes of action. The face-off will come to the right of Tyler Filiposian, who, through 2 periods anyway, stopped 19 shots. Fennessy holds his ground at the left point, absorbs a check after the fact from Hannigan, while Mariliano was trapped right in front of the Springfield bench. And now Happus recovers directly below his own goal. Outlet pass comes from Bauman. Across to Hannigan, the shot was onside and covered by Mackley with 6:13 to go in regulation, and Springfield nursing a 4-0 lead. Frustrating night for the Devils. 2 of the goals they allowed off 2-on-1 attacks. Time and space galore for Mulholland on his second, fielding the Frankie Izzy backdoor feed. Danny White with some good chances as well. He connected once. D'Ambrosio and Gorman 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2 as Pepe joins the rush. Follow-up chance, Gorman off the D'Ambrosio rebound. Couldn't get past Filiposian. Chris James lines up from the point. This covered up by Filiposian. And some Valentine's Day greetings exchanged by Cougars and Red Devils alike. Dinner plans? 10:30 movie after the game? I don't know. The words exchanged between them, we can guarantee, were anything but sweet nothings. Final 4.5 minutes of competition. Springfield 4, Avon Grove 0. The Cougars in protect mode, trying to seal a shutout for Tyler Filiposian, but they're guilty of an icing here and will be forced back in their end. Milligan signals the face-off to the right of Filiposian, which Barber won, and Francis backhanded behind his own net. Around to Chikala. He tried to connect with Bean over the center dot, but that pass was broken up. Here comes Barber splitting defenders. Akana reaches for the puck, towering over Barber by nearly a foot, and he pushes play back as far as the Springfield blue line. Both Crimes and Hit attacked, but Filiposian swatted the puck free. Brendan Chandler steals from Danny White right in front of the Springfield bench, dumps the puck in deep. It's thrown off the pads of Filiposian inadvertently by Francis, and with plenty of defensive aid, Springfield was able to make up for nearly a tactical error. Crimes dumps the puck into the Springfield end. Time for a partial change with 2:47 to go. This is Caleb Elatar heading a 3-on-3. Long shot, sticked into the netting and out by Filiposian. The face-off will occur to the right of Tyler Filiposian, who has been absolutely perfect so far, at least statistically speaking, on this Valentine's Day evening. Gorman absorbs a check. He had help from Crossan to hold the zone. Romolini steals. Cross-ice pass from White set up Crane for a point-blank chance, which Mackley denied. We are at the final 2 minutes of this running third period. Devils trying to end matters on a good note, if nothing else. Fabian shoots. Filiposian holds for the stoppage. These Cougars are tops in the ICSHL Central Division, and as tough as the Chesmont Division is, where the Avon Grove side plays, we can see that the top Central Division teams can more than hold their own as well. Josh Bear and Frankie Izzy get tied up on the way back into the Avon Grove end. James dropped pass to nobody. The intent was to leave it for Tercy, but DeStefano clears. Lucas Akana launches the puck from behind his own goal, tapped by Schindler into neutral ice, slammed back by Doer from center. Akana finds James, flipped high but beyond the reach of Brian Chandler. Race on for a wobbling puck to the near corner of the Springfield zone. James Happus got to it just a bit quicker for Springfield. Worked below his own goal, cleared by Doer. 25 seconds to go. This will come back an icing. Final 10 seconds coming upon us. And as the teams line up for the draw, puck is down. Pepe wins the faceoff. Ian D'Ambrosio shoots. The save made by Filiposian, and that brings this contest to its conclusion. Final score, Springfield 4, Avon Grove 0. Don't go anywhere. We've got the 3 stars of the game coming up next, brought to you by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. again through 47 minutes. The final score tonight, Springfield Cougars 4, Avon Grove Devils 0. Quick break coming up, and we'll take you to the Sid's Barbecue 3 stars of the game in just a quick moment. Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long. Again, tonight's final, the Springfield Cougars beating Avon Grove 4-0 in this Valentine's Day exhibition matchup. And before we sign off for the night, a look at tonight's 3 stars of the game presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, and also a look ahead at what's to come on Delaware Hockey Night over the next weekend. Ronan Mulholland, first star tonight for Springfield with 2 goals. One off the 2-on-1 at 9:24 in the second. Followed up by his finish of a backdoor setup from Frankie Izzy, Tyler Filiposian. 28-save shutout for him. In net for the Cougars. And Danny White, third star with the game-winning goal. The first goal of the Cougars attack coming late in the first period. Our thanks to Sid's Barbecue and Jerky for presenting the 3 stars of the game. A segment that you'll see, like you see now, at the end of every Delaware Hockey Night broadcast, the remainder of this season and all through 22-23 as well. Ahead to this weekend, we take the show on the road to Iceland in Hamilton, New Jersey, where Delaware Hockey Night will bring you the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference Tournament. 8 of the finest American Collegiate Hockey Association Men's Division II teams will square off in the Garden State for the weekend, including the high-ranked Liberty University Flames, Rowan University, Rider University, of course, our flagship team, the University of Delaware. Promises to be a good weekend of hockey. I'll be there. Mark McClure will be there. Joe Sindoni. We'll have the whole crew in Jersey. And then next weekend, the weekend after that, we'll be back here at IceWorks for more Delaware Valley Hockey League playoff action. A couple games on Saturday, the 26th of February, and another full slate on Saturday, February 27th. So mark your calendars for that. And stick around as well. Stay tuned to DEHockeyNight.com for information regarding ICSHL playoffs. We'll get to as much as we can between Salesianum and Avon Grove here on DHN TV and DHN Radio as well, where blackouts preclude us from bringing the TV crew to certain venues. So we'll do absolutely what we can to get you as much playoff hockey as possible. For Matt Oliveri giving us the big assist tonight, this is James Witherite thanking you for your company here on this Valentine's Day evening. This Delaware Hockey Night, a copyrighted production of 412 Communications, all rights reserved. One last time, tonight's final score. Springfield Cougars 4, Avon Grove Red Devils 0. Good night from IceWorks.